TIDMGDP Goldplat plc, ticker, GDP, index, AIM, sector, mining. With international gold recovery operations located in South Africa and Ghana, and a gold mine in Kenya is pleased to announce its preliminary results for the year ended the 30th of June 2018, FY 2018. Operations, corporate, 35,431 gold equivalent ounces, representing a 17% decrease over the previous year, were produced during FY 2018. FY 2017 to 42,857 ounces, albeit at higher margins, when compared to FY 2017. Production at both Goldplat Recovery Limited (GPL) and Gold Recovery Ghana (GRG) were lower, whereas production at Goldplat Gold Limited Goldplat increased by more than 50%. 39,400 gold equivalent ounces were sold and transferred during FY 2018. FY 2017 to 40,285 ounces. The amount of gold sold and transferred during FY 2018 was higher than production for the period, primarily due to sales of stock being carried over from the previous year. Goldplat Recovery Limited (GPL) South Africa produced 23,567 ounces of gold and gold equivalent during FY 2018. FY 2017 to 29,418, of which 21,059 ounces were produced for its own account. FY 2017 to 22,570, and 5,219 ounces were transferred to clients. FY 2017 to 6,173, resolved dispute with Rand Refinery, with an undisclosed amount being paid to GPL, purchased a large strategic stockpile of raw material, containing circa 16,000 ounces of gold, to secure future production through the CIL circuits. Continue to identify best way in which to monetize tailings storage facility, which contains 81,959 ounces. Good progress made to find additional processing options, whilst discussions regarding the use of West Pit 3 remain ongoing. Gold Recovery Ghana Limited (GRG) Ghana produced 6,752 ounces of gold during FY 2018. FY 2017 to 10,031, and 8,010 ounces were sold. FY 2017 to 8,327. The decrease in production is primarily a result of a large, one-off contract being processed during FY 2017, with the sales figure for FY 2018 reflecting sales of gold produced from this contract. Identified an opportunity to promote the environmental value of GRG's recovery services and entered into discussions with the government of Ghana regarding a potential project to address environmental issues in country by recovering and treating artisanal tailings. Refurbished and commissioned a 3-ton elution plant, acquired in South Africa in FY 2017, creating greater value uplift as beneficiation of most material to door bars can now be completed in country. Goldplat Gold Limited Goldplat Kenya increased production by 50% to 5,112 ounces of gold during the year. FY 2017 to 3,408 ounces, all of which were sold during the period. FY 2017 to 3,215 ounces. Stage 2 expansion at Plant 2 was completed early in the financial year, and the Stage 2 mill throughput target of 120 tons per day has been exceeded, with feed rates of 180 tons per day being regularly achieved. In May 2018, in line with previously announced plans, processing at Plant 1 was stopped, reducing overall production costs and allowing gold recovery to be optimized. The board of Goldplat approved a process to seek an investment partner for Goldplat to enable existing shareholders to realize value from the operation without having to invest additional capital. Discussions have begun with a number of interested parties, and operational focus remains on achieving profitable production. Financials: 6.8% increase in revenue to £33,796,000 British pounds. FY 2017, £31,650,000 British pounds. Profit from operating activities, including a bad debt write-off of £320,000 British pounds, decreased by 13.8%, £2,509,000 British pounds. FY 2017, £2,910,000 British pounds. Strong performance continues to be reported at the GPL, with a 10.7% increase in profit from operating activities to £3,667,000 British pounds. FY 2017, £3,312,000 British pounds. GRG reported a 51% decrease in profit from operating activities to £646,000 British pounds. FY 2017, £1,325,000 British pounds. Goldplat reported a net loss of £892,000 for the year. FY 2017, loss of £1,100,000. Net profit for the year decreased by 48% to £506,000. FY 2017, £964,000 for the group. Net cash position for the group of £1,539,000 as at the 30th of June 2018, £2,650,000 as at the 30th of June 2017. For further information visit www.goldplat.com. Follow on Twitter at Goldplat plc or contact Gerard Kisby Green Goldplat plc. Telephone 2771891577. CEO Colin Aronson, Jan Clark Grant Thornton UK LLP. Telephone 4402073835100. Nominated advisor James Joyce, Jessica Cave WH Ireland Limited. Telephone 4402072201666. Broker Charlotte Page, Susie Street Brides Partners Limited. Telephone 4402072361177. Gallagher Financial PR. The information contained within this announcement is deemed to constitute inside information is stipulated under the Market Abuse Regulations, EU, No. 596/2014. Upon the publication of this announcement, this inside information is now considered to be in the public domain. Chairman's statement. Goldplat is a unique gold producer, combining gold recovery with primary mining across the group's three principal operations: precious metal recovery facilities in South Africa and Ghana, and gold mining in Kenya. This diverse production approach provides us with multiple growth opportunities, which we have self-funded as we look to build production and revenues for the benefit of all stakeholders. For the year to the 30th of June 2018, group results from operating activities achieved a profit of £2,509,000. FY 2017, £2,910,000. Whilst this is lower than the previous year, I believe this is a positive result which underpins the robustness of our business model, as whilst our South African operation, Goldplat Recovery (TI) Limited (GPL), performed strongly during the period with significantly increased operating profits, the Ghanaian and Kenyan operations faced challenges which impacted bottom-line numbers. In Ghana, at Gold Recovery Ghana Limited (GRG), the issue was a period of shortage of suitable material for processing, meaning that we operated at under capacity. I am pleased to confirm that we have a number of new contracts in the pipeline, which we expect to positively impact production and accordingly profitability moving forward. In Kenya, at Kilimapesa Gold (TI) Limited Kilimapesa, unseasonably high rainfall, disruptions from elections and production holdups presented issues as we seek to transition to steady-state mining and processing. We have identified a number of operational improvements that already have and can be made to lower costs and improve efficiencies to achieve profitability in the short term, and we are actively seeking an investment partner to help us realize the full value potential of the mine moving forward. Profit for the year from continuing operations was £506,000. FY 2017, £1,976,000, reflecting higher charges for finance costs of £722,000. FY 2017, £74,000, and for taxation of £1,281,000. FY 2017, £860,000. As a result, I believe that the year's financial performance masks progress. We have made good progress in developing worldwide opportunities for sourcing material for processing in our precious metal recovery facilities, and we continue to enhance our processing facilities in order to profit from those opportunities. We have also run a lean operation when it comes to administrative expenses, after adjusting for a one-off bad debt provision for the year. As a result, I believe our foundations for growth remain strong. In support of this growth, as a group we continue to engage positively with the governmental, regulatory and community structures in countries where we operate. In Ghana, we have been supportive of the government's initiative to address the environmental aspects of artisanal mining, providing equipment and sitting on the steering committee. Furthermore, in South Africa we continue to contribute our views on the proposed changes relating to the ownership and operation of entities in the mining sector. Our operations in South Africa, Ghana and Kenya continue to provide employment, skills upgrading for employees and local purchasing, all of them operating to high standards of environmental and health and safety protocols. At a corporate level, during the year and in response to a change in the rules of the A market, the board adopted the QCA Corporate Governance Code, 2018. Since Goldplat's admission to AIM in 2006, the board has practiced standards of corporate governance generally recognized as appropriate for an AIM company of Goldplat's size and resources. The adoption of the code in 2018 represents a significant step in the evolution of the group's corporate governance as we continue to examine its management and how we communicate that corporate governance to shareholders and other stakeholders in line with our commitment to maintaining transparency and operating honestly and fairly in all that we do. This report covers a period prior to the adoption of the code. As part of this transparency, we also remain committed to maintaining our program of seeking active engagement with our shareholders, as demonstrated by the executive team hosting a well-attended Q. We look forward to organizing similar events in the coming year and of course will continue to keep shareholders updated on developments across our portfolio. Finally, whilst this year has had its frustrations and successes, constant through the year has been the effort and enthusiasm of management, staff and advisors in South Africa, Ghana and Kenya, for which I'd like to give thanks. With a skilled workforce, strong portfolio of assets and a clear development pipeline through which we can grow our business, I am optimistic about our prospects in FY 2019. Matthew Robinson, Chairman, the 26th of September 2018 Operations Report Introduction. FY 2018 was identified as the year where production and profitability would increase following a number of strategic initiatives undertaken at the different subsidiaries. However, it became clear towards the end of the year that FY 2018 would serve more as a building block for a solid foundation in FY 2019. At Goldplat Recovery TIDMGDP GPL in South Africa, the Rand refinery dispute was resolved, a strategic stockpile of material for processing through the carbon and leach (CIL) circuits was sourced, and new sources of material were identified and secured both within South Africa as well as elsewhere on the continent. At Gold Recovery Ghana Limited (GRG), an elution plant was installed and commissioned. Good progress was made in identifying and securing sources of byproduct material from West Africa and South America. An initiative to reprocess artisanal tailings in partnership with the Ghanaian government was begun and the GRG site was cleaned up, with the old tailings facility being completely removed during the year. At Kilimapasa Goldplat Limited Kilimapasa, Stage 2 of the Plant 2 expansion was completed, but for various reasons sustainable profitability was not achieved. The board of Goldplat has approved a process to seek an investment partner for Kilimapasa, therefore enabling existing shareholders to realize value from the operation without having to invest further capital. Discussions have begun with a number of interested parties, and whilst these are in progress, the focus remains on getting Kilimapasa to produce profitably in the short term. FY 2018 was a year during which a lot was achieved which did not translate into increased production or profitability, but Goldplat is confident that this will materialize during FY 2019. Areas of strategic focus. The following strategic areas of priority were identified during the year, concluding a number of long-standing projects at GPL, including the stock dam reprocessing, optimization of recoveries from the strategic stockpile and making platinum group metal byproducts a regular and profitable source of material. Achieving profitability on a sustainable basis at Kilimapasa. As this requires further capital, Goldplat is seeking a partner to provide the required funding to enable profitability, complete further expansion and to continue the exploration work program. Sourcing sufficient appropriate quality carbon material to support the carbon processing business at GRG, which remains key to the operation. Within Ghana, material supply is unpredictable and hence procurement in South America, West Africa and elsewhere in Africa is of utmost strategic importance. Goldplat believes that strategically, production from recovery operations needs to be complemented by production from primary mining and has set a target of building primary mining production to match that of the recovery operations over a 2-year period. While there are a lot of assets available on the market, Goldplat is focused on seeking producing, or near-production assets, which are value accretive to existing shareholders. Gold production and sales. The table below provides a summary of gold and gold equivalent production and sales for FY 2018, with comparisons to FY 2017. During FY 2018, 35,431 gold equivalent ounces, representing a 17% decrease over the previous year, were produced. FY 2017 to 42,857 ounces, albeit at higher margins. Production at both GPL and GRG were lower, whereas production at Goldplat plc increased by roughly 50% when compared to FY 2017. In order to achieve the levels of production of FY 2017 at the recovery operations, it is essential that large contracts are secured from outside of the countries of operation. This was not achieved at either GRG or GPL during the year. 39,400 gold equivalent ounces were sold and transferred during FY 2018, FY 2017 to 40,285 ounces. The level of gold sold and transferred during FY 2018 was higher than production for the period, primarily due to the sale of stock carried over from the previous year. Goldplat plc consolidated year-ending June 18, June 17 equivalent gold kilograms gold equivalent production. Goldplat recovery 733 23,567 915 29,418 gold recovery. Ghana 210 6,752 312 10,031 Goldplat plc gold 159 5,112 106 3,408 total 1,102 35,431 1,333 42,857 gold equivalent sold. Goldplat recovery 655 21,059 702 22,570 gold recovery. Ghana 249 8,010 259 8327 Goldplat plc gold 159 5,112 103 3,215 total 1,063 34,181 1,061 34,112 gold equivalent transferred. Goldplat recovery 162 5,219 192 6,173 total 162 5,219 192 6,173 gold equivalent sold in transferred. Goldplat recovery 817 26,278 894 28,743 gold recovery. Ghana 249 8,010 259 8,327 Goldplat plc gold 159 5,112 100 3,215 total 1,225 39,400 1,253 40,285 Goldplat's recovery operations. Goldplat recovers precious metals, primarily gold and silver, but also platinum group metals (PGMs), from byproducts of the mining industry, and gains its competitive advantage from a combination of the diversity and flexibility of its treatment circuits, which make possible the recovery of metals and concentrates from these byproduct materials. The strategic geographic locations of the group's operations, and the extensive depth of knowledge and experience of its long-standing team. Goldplat sources byproducts from the mining and related industries. These include coarse and fine carbon, wood chips, rubber and steel mill liners, grease, concentrate bags, surface materials, and rock dumps. The group also assists in plant cleanup operations. These materials typically present an environmental risk and cost to producers, but can become a source of precious metals and revenue when processed by Goldplat. Plants include various gold producers in South Africa and Ghana, as well as numerous producers from elsewhere in the world, including a growing number of PGM producers and a number of refineries requiring the processing of concentrate materials prior to final refining as bullion. Goldplat Recovery Thai Limited, South Africa. GPL is a well-established operation based near Johannesburg in South Africa, serving clients as a responsible gold producer, fulfilling the requirements set out by the London Bullion Market Association. The company's facilities include crushing, milling, thickening, wash plants, carbon and leach, CIL, elution, incineration, flotation, spiraling and shot blasting. During FY 2018, GPL produced 23,567 ounces of gold and gold equivalent, FY 2017 to 29,418, of which 21,059 ounces were produced for its own account, FY 2017 to 22,570, and 5,219 ounces were transferred to clients, FY 2017 to 6,173. Goldplat believes that its mass production level from traditional South African sources is around 22,000 ounces of gold and gold equivalents, and, as such, it is essential to secure large contracts from outside of South Africa in order to enable production closer to FY 2017 levels of around 29,000 ounces. No such large contract was concluded during FY 2018. During the period, terms of a settlement of the dispute between GPL and Rand Refinery were agreed and a Memorandum of Understanding. The memorandum was signed by the two parties early in January 2018. See announcement of the 12th of January 2018. The memorandum contained the terms agreed to for inclusion in a settlement agreement, including agreement on an undisclosed amount to be paid by Rand Refinery to GPL in full and final settlement of the dispute. The settlement agreement was signed by the two parties on the 22nd of February 2018. See announcement of the 22nd of February 2018. The finalization of this dispute represented a significant achievement, freeing up valuable management time to focus on the core operations of our business. A large strategic stockpile of raw material, containing circa 16,000 ounces of gold, was purchased during the period to secure production through the CIL circuits. Metallurgical test work to optimize recoveries from this stockpile is ongoing and is expected to be concluded early in FY 2019. Whereas this stockpile is marginal by nature, opportunistic processing at times of high gold prices and when other sources of material are insufficient to run the plant to capacity will be undertaken. Focus continues on optimizing the recovery of gold from the Tailings Storage Facility (TSF), which has a JORC reported resource of 81,959 ounces of gold earmarked for future reprocessing. Progress in securing the West 3 pit for final tailings deposition, which will allow reprocessing of the stock dam to begin, is subject to the consent of the Department of Mineral Resources and the current owners of the pit working on legal requirements for reclassification of the status of the pit. Whilst this process is outside of GPL's control, Goldplat continues to engage with both parties. Refurbishment and configuration of an existing flotation circuit at GPL was completed to facilitate test work for the TSF material. These tests were successfully completed during the period. During the year, an alternative option for reprocessing and final deposition of the TSF, where the rate of processing can be significantly increased, was also explored with encouraging results. This alternative option will be further investigated in parallel with the existing plan of reprocessing the TSF on-site and final deposition into West Pit 3. Sourcing of material remained an area of strategic focus at GPL during FY 2018. The mining industry in South Africa remains under pressure and closure of mining operations with consequent reduction in production took place throughout the year and is expected to continue. The major impact to date has been on the gold mines, with this gradual decrease in gold production resulting in a decrease in the availability of byproduct material for GPL. Focus remained on securing contracts with new operators both within South Africa as well as elsewhere in Africa, and in seeking new byproducts from existing clients. Good progress was made towards the end of the year regarding sourcing of materials containing platinum group metals, and this is expected to become a more regular source of material during FY 2019. Gold Recovery Ghana Limited, Ghana GRG's gold recovery operation, which had a tax-free status until December 2016, and a favorable tax rate thereafter of 15%, is located in the free port of Tema in Ghana. Processing facilities include a spiraling section, filter presses, incinerators and a shot blast facility used to recover gold from mill liners. Concentrates produced at GRG are exported to GPL or to one of the group's refinery partners. Most of the region's major gold producers and a number of smaller operations have contracts with GRG for the processing of their byproducts, including fine carbon sludges, steel and rubber mill liners, wood chips, slag, scaling and grease. Due to a gradual decrease in the availability of material in Ghana, increasing amounts are sourced from outside of Ghana, including East Africa, West Africa and South America. During FY 2018, GRG produced 6,752 ounces of gold, FY 2017 to 10,031, and 8,010 ounces were sold during the period, FY 2017 to 8,327. The decrease in production compared to the previous year is primarily a result of a one-off large contract processed during FY 2017, whilst the sales figure for FY 2018 includes sales of gold produced from this contract. Notwithstanding the lack of a single one-off large contract during the year, sourcing of sufficient good quality material for Ghana was difficult throughout the year and the plant was underutilized most of the time. Relentless efforts by management to conclude new contracts have progressed well, but unfortunately none of these resulted in production during the year. We are however optimistic that these should positively impact production for FY 2019. During the year, a 3-ton elution plant, acquired in South Africa in FY 2017, was refurbished at GPL, shipped to Ghana, assembled and commissioned on-site at GRG. This plant is operating efficiently and has enabled further in-country value-add. Installation of eluting capacity was also a stipulation by the Ghanaian government in terms of GRG's license renewal, and it was commissioned 6 months ahead of the required deadline. The process of removing the tailings deposit from the GRG site that began during FY 2017 was completed during FY 2018. This removed an environmental liability and freed up space for potential plant and other infrastructure expansion. During the year, security on site was improved and a general cleanup of large stockpiles of low-grade material was completed, ensuring space and a secure environment for the planned increase in production at GRG in the future. A third fluidized bed incinerator, which was purchased second-hand from an operator in Tanzania, was shipped to GRG for later installation and commissioning. This unit is intended mainly for the treatment of lower-grade materials being sourced from South America and is designed to increase incinerator throughput by circa 33%. Aligned with efforts to increase market reach, an opportunity was identified to benefit from the environmental value of our recovery services, and discussions were held with the government of Ghana regarding a potential project to clean up artisanal tailings in country. In support of this, a pilot plant was delivered to Ghana to test the reprocessing of the artisanal material. The government has delayed the project pending formalization of a coordinated program of artisanal tailings cleanup and the simultaneous rehabilitation of land in the test area. A steering committee has been appointed to manage these efforts and a GRG board member is part of this committee. Whereas the economic benefit of this initiative is still not known, it is not likely to be a significant source of profitability but rather a social responsibility and environmental awareness initiative, leading to other opportunities. We look forward to continuing work with the government to finalize plans for this potential partnership. Whilst these discussions progress, we have taken advantage of having the pilot plant on site by using it on a trial basis to process tailings from the spiral plants at GRG. With sources of material from within Ghana continuing to deplete for various reasons, focus during the year remained on sourcing from outside of the country. The company has been sourcing and shipping material on a regular basis from various individual suppliers in South America, with a number of producers now supplying regular batches of material. Negotiations regarding a large plant cleanup for a South American producer progressed to an advanced stage during the year, with conclusion expected early in Q1 of FY 2019.